Hi guys, welcome to a brand new video, and today we are going to do something very exciting. I have been gifted the WOOMER 72 set of coloured pencils, artist coloured pencils. So we're going to check them out. I'm going to swatch them all for you, and we're going to compare them to some of my very favourite pencil brands that I own. So let's see if these are as good as the reviews say they are. They're a budget brand, so much cheaper than a lot of these artist grade pencils, and I've heard really good things. So let's jump in. Okay, I have got my moleskin here, so we can swatch some stuff in here. This is a brand new moleskin sketchbook, and that's one of the things I like to do with the first page. If any of you don't really know what to do with a book, your first blank page, this is a great way to start. So yeah, I've got this gorgeous set. Sorry about my ring light here. It comes in this really nice solid tin box. If we take this off, ooh, it says WOOMER on it. This has got all the colours with the codes on the back, which is awesome. And if we kind of look inside here, we have got a colour chart here for us to fill out. So I'm going to just cut down the edge of this so we can open it up, and then we can swatch all the pencils on here. Okay, so here we are. This is great because it not only tells you the code, we've got the code, the name of the colour, and then here we've got the light fastness as well. So if we have a look here, you've got a little grade here that tells you if it's light fast or not. And so yeah, most of them seem to be a 4 or a 4/5, so good light fastness or extremely light fast. So yeah, really interesting. As you would expect, yeah, look, light magenta is a 3, so some of these purpley ones are not quite so light fast, but overall, oh yeah, we've got an ultramarine, that's a 3, and here violet pink, but apart from that, all of them basically are a 4 or above. We've also got cadmium yellow here. So yeah, so that's really good, especially as an artist as well, when you're worrying about the longevity of your artwork. So let's have a look inside. I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna move all these pencils out the way. Okay, so let's open the tin. I love that. Look at that, just gorgeous rainbow colour. Really beautiful. And look at that as well. It's actually got the light fastness on the side of the pencil. How good is that? So we can see from here how light fast they are. Let's find one. That's a 4, 4, 4. Maybe one of these purples. That's a 5. There, this one. What colour does that say? Madder Red Purple has got 5 rating. Maybe one of these. Yeah, here we go. This one, the violet pink, so that's a 3. So that's really awesome that straight away, even if you've not got your tin with you, you've not got your chart with you, say you've thrown them all in a pencil case, you've got them in a pencil roll, maybe you've just got them in a pot on your desk, straight away, as soon as you pull out a colour, you can see how light fast it is. I will just say, look, can you see here, there's like little tabs here on the side, so we can grip these, lift this up, and we've got a second layer of pencils in here as well. So this is a really, really lovely display box. It would make a lovely gift as well, really nice gift. 72 coloured pencils, that is a really nice gift. And yeah, tucks away easily as well. It's the sort of thing, I mean, if you had a big bag, so let me show you. This is my Oro Blanco Pith sketchbook. If we compare the size of these, it's a similar size to that. So if you have a bag that is big enough to fit this sketchbook in, it would probably fit your pencils as well. Can you see? It's just slightly taller here, slightly narrower there, not too thick. So yeah, with both of them together, that's a potential. You could stick those in a tote bag and carry them to a cafe. So yeah, but it is quite weighty. So it would be quite weighty to carry those if you're going to go very far. Anyway, let's swatch all these gorgeous, gorgeous colours. Okay, so let's start on here. So we've got the white, which is on this top layer. I don't know if this is going to show up particularly, but we're going to swatch it anyway. So we can play around with these afterwards as well. And let's see what this one, light cadmium yellow. So yeah, so far so good. They feel really smooth. They don't feel scratchy at all. Not sure how good this paper is though. Yeah, it goes down like butter in a moleskin. That's really interesting. What's this? Cream. So yeah, it's just handy to have this coloured sheet. They do feel nice and buttery. I'm gonna just swatch this here. I'm going to use as well, I'm going off piece already, a bolder colour. So we've got pale vermilion. Wow, look at that. Look at how rich that colour is. And then I'm going to use something like a prismacolor. Wow. That feels really, really similar to a prismacolor. And look at layers well. In fact, you can almost cover up that prismacolor completely. That's really interesting. Yeah, I had heard that these were really similar in quality. So I do wonder if all the colours are like that. Let's have a look. This is one of my favourite watercolour pencils. So this is the Caran d'Ache Supracolor. Look at that. Look how well it goes over the top of it. These are going to layer really nicely, especially with supplies you already have. Let's also try, we've got Derwent Drawing pencils, which are one of my favourites. They just go down so beautifully, really smooth. Doesn't layer quite so well on that. That might just be the colour. But yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous feel. They do layer well, look at that. Wow, I think the reviews I'd seen with how good they are for the price are really true. Let's push this up here. Let's have a look at some of these lighter colours as well. I'll go back to swatching in a sec. Got distracted already. But yeah, I think these were just over £50 for the whole 72 set. And a lot of coloured pencils you're looking at well over £100 for an artist grade set. So if you want a decent amount of colours, I would really recommend this. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Now let's compare that with this, which is a Luminance. Everybody loves Luminance. I will say they're not my personal favourite. I prefer the Holbein. But I think they are gorgeous pencils. So it depends if you prefer that almost... I feel like the Luminance is almost like a toothier lay down, if that even makes any sense. Probably not. These do feel smoother. What have we got here that's a similar colour? Light cinnamon. Wow, look at that. Light cinnamon there. Compared to... oh, this is the one I can't pronounce. Herculaneum red. Herculaneum red. Look how similar that is. They are really nice. Wow. Yeah, these are definitely worth giving it a go. I also want to compare them to my personal favourite pencil, which... this is my favourite pencil of all time. I don't know what it is about the coral pencil in the Holbein, but this is like, to me, the smoothest, most gorgeously saturated pencil I've ever used. I mean, look at that. Sorry, it's shaking my camera. I love this pencil. Let me see if there's something similar. This is the light cinnamon again. I mean, they are good. They are good. This is still my favourite pencil, the Holbein Coral. But this is on a par, I would say. I mean, it's maybe very slightly less smooth than the Holbein. It needs sharpening. Let's try this one. This one is baby pink. Yeah, maybe it's not quite as thick, the colour that lays down. I love Holbein pencils. I think they're still my number one. Let's try a different Holbein. Apricot Holbein. Ooh. That's an apricot Holbein. Really saturated, beautiful. And this is salmon pink in the WOOMER. Wow, look how similar that looks. Yeah, I would say the Holbein is definitely richer, like more saturated. It feels thicker, like you're putting down a thicker amount of colour on the page. But yeah, for a budget pencil, these are pretty good. What other colours could we use? Let's use some darker blues or something here, look. Ocean blue. See how it's layering as well over that Holbein. So yeah, maybe the coverage isn't quite as thick and saturated. I mean, it's still a really bold colour. It's really beautiful. This one is a Prismacolor. We have got blue slate. Yeah, I mean, they do feel slightly different. There's something about the Prismacolor that's got a little bit of tooth, almost like the Luminance. I don't think I've got blue in the Luminance. And these do feel like they put down a rich layer of colour, just like the Holbeins do with the Luminance. What about this one? The Derwent Drawing pencils, which again are so beautiful. Yeah, so I would say Derwent, Luminance, Holbein, they put down a nice thick coverage of colour, and the Prismacolor. But if I compare this to, say, a colorsoft, so what's this, pink blush or blush pink? They're definitely nicer than these. Yeah, and I quite like the colorsoft. But to me, the colorsoft feel cheaper than these. These feel gorgeous and smooth in comparison. What other ones have I got? This is another. These pencils I don't like. Some people are a real fan of these. I don't like a polychromos. I don't know why. They just seem a bit too almost scratchy for me. I love that smooth feeling. So that's the polychromos. Let's try the WOOMER orange. Yeah, this is orange. They look like the same pencil. Look at it. They look exactly the same. That's crazy. They look exactly the same. So yeah, highly recommend these. Let's pull out another colour. Look, let's get some greens. What's this one? Olive green. So if I don't push very hard, they come out like that. That's a really soft. And then that's, if I push harder, you get a nice saturated coverage. This one is leaf green. Yeah, nice. Yeah, great for layering. Really fun. I like this colour. What's this one? Oh, green gold. Let's see what this is like. This is a gorgeous sort of ochre-y colour. I do like that. Okay, let's go through and swatch everything. I've got totally distracted. But yeah, that's just the enthusiasm. So yeah, I would say these were definitely better than the Colorsofts and the Polychromos. I would say they're on a par with the Prismacolor. And then, yeah, I mean, these feel different anyway to me, the Luminance. I don't think they're quite as good as the Holbein, but there's not much in it. I'm being super picky, super picky. The Holbein, Derwent Drawing, still my favourites. What's this one as well? This is a Light Fast. Even the Light Fast, look at that. So yeah, I think still, maybe the more expensive pencils, you get more coverage. You have to press quite hard to get a decent coverage, but yeah, for a cheaper pencil, these are amazing. So yeah, that's my comparison. Right, let's swatch them all. Okay, that's the first side here, and this, and I'm going to try and lay them so we can see them both together. I think it's nice to have both, but there's something about doing them in your sketchbook that I feel like, especially on the paper you're going to use, you can really see how saturated and gorgeous they are. Like some of these, and I've made a little mark next to some of the ones that were super buttery. Some of them, so like the Carmine, for example, they're really buttery ones, really smooth, gorgeous, really pigmented. But yeah, for me, they look so much nicer in a sketchbook. I don't know why that is, but it is really handy to have this as a reference. So let's go on to the second tray, and I'm going to put that on this side, and then I'm going to label them all up as well. Okay, so I have finished swatching everything. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous are these colours. It's made me realise I am not going to need to buy any coloured pencils for a long while. I think this is such a gorgeous set. Loads of blues, loads of greens. I love a little turquoisey kind of vibes in there, greeny ones. Really nice neutrals. I love this one, the walnut brown. And this black is so saturated, it's beautiful. I'm also a sucker for pinks and sort of apricot colours, and there's some lovely colours in here. Yeah, this is super handy as well to have this. I love the light fastness rating. And yeah, I just can't believe how nice these colours are for a budget set of colours. I just quickly actually want to just swatch these. Prismacolor there, and this, I think this could be one of my new favourite colours. They just feel so similar, so similar. I just love how buttery these colours are. So yeah, WOOMER pencils to round up. I think these could be right up there with some of my favourite new pencils. Definitely on a similar kind of buttery vibe as my Holbeins. I think I still do prefer my Holbein slightly more, but yeah, for the range of colours you get as well, unbelievable, absolutely beautiful. I am thrilled with these. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free as well to take a screenshot. Hopefully you can see all those there. I'll leave you with that, so you can take a screenshot if you want for all the colours. And yeah, I will see you very soon for another video. Lots of love. Bye.